Yeah, going into the series, I thought we were going to have way more comfortable games. Even if we were going to lose, I thought they would be very close. But they end up beating us very one-sided at the first game, and I think the second game could have gone either way. We just, I guess it was like a 50-50, and then we got it. And I think even the third and the fourth game were relatively close, and there were a lot of mistakes that we were making. So, looking back, it was not even as close, as comfortable as I thought it would be. Yeah, I'm very happy with the victory. I'm not very happy with the performance. I don't think we played good today. There were some good moments, and I think we still showed that we're a really strong fighting team. But I think we made a lot of mistakes in the early game, and that cost us a lot of momentum. So we tested Bipo against IG in the group stage and to see if he was ready for high pressure matches, and he succeeded. So that's why we thought it was fine starting with him. We knew we were going to play something like Swain or Victor, and he has a lot of games on those, for a lot of over 1,000 or 2,000 games per champion. So that's why we wanted to start him. We definitely thought about playing Soas later in the series, even after the first game. We're just like, okay, let's look at the performance. Well, Bipo performed very well, so we wanted to keep him in. Having said that, if it was going to 5 games, Soas was going on that stage. Well, Cloud9 is looking really strong in this tournament so far, and I think they have a stylistically good matchup against us. I think they like to avoid skill matchups in mid lane by picking tanks or silly and more supportive champions, and I think that might work for them, it might not work for them. I don't think he will win skill matchups if they do that, and they will look for carries in other roles. So it really depends on if we can match those carries as well, and if we can get a lead in mid lane, even if they are playing very defensive champions. Yeah, it gets way harder to practice because, for example, yesterday we didn't even get to practice, but we knew that for EDG and Cloud9 did get to practice. So we were just sitting, watching the games, not doing anything. Luckily, we have found some teams like Dam1, who just qualified for LCK, that are very willing to scrim us and also helping us find scrims. So big shout out to them. They're awesome. Other than that, yeah, you have to basically scrim the other side of the bracket, or teams you're not going to face in the near future. Right? It would be very difficult for us to scrim Cloud9 or Afrika the last few days, because we will show too much information. So, but yeah, as long as we can scrim G2 and IG next week, I think, and Dam1, we should be really fine. It will be very special if we get a G2 Fnatic final. I don't expect it personally. I think they matched up well stylistically against RNG, and I was still very surprised that they pulled off such a big victory. However, when they're going to play against IG, they're going to play against 2 of the best solo laners in the world, and they're probably going to match Wunder and Perks. So then I think stylistically IG just has the upper hand. I don't think the gap has closed because they have to close the gap now. The East has to close the gap with the West now.